and the dryness, and it might even be that time of year. But it's like I bought these glasses to actually keep the dust out of my eye. And I was telling y'all that at the end of the day, they so dusty. So that just makes me kind of wonder if my yes, darling. So we're going away. We're going away. We're going to the Volta region. The Volta region is about 3.5 to 4 hours of drive, and we're going to be taking a bus, like a local bus, a local troll, maybe a little bit nicer bus, but we're going to take a bus, and so we're going to take a bus. And I'm so excited because I need a vacation. I need a vacation. I need a vacation and a vacation because I need a vacation with my man. So I like something that I do. I feel like it really helps to keep prosperity flowing. You want your money and your prosperity, your abundance to flow, right? Because that means a continual flow. It'll never stop, never ending. And one way I believe that you can do that is you can call it rewarding yourself, celebrating yourself, or just your self-care routine. But I think every couple and every individual, of course, should take vacations. And if you're in a couple, I think you should definitely take vacations. I find people that travel together kind of. I've known some black folks, couples I was younger, and they was older than me, and they were together like 20, 30 years, all the ones that traveled together. So I think traveling is good because I think, we all work so hard in whatever way that we do it. And a lot of times you don't really have a chance to connect with your partner, especially like I see it here, like the women work so hard, the men work so hard. We talk about relationships. What time would they have to relate, the luxury we have as American women, not even understanding that we actually do have time to date and the way we do and spend so much time with our partners. But there's a lot of places, and I'm going to dare say probably most places in the world outside of the so-called developed countries, and even maybe not even all of those, they just don't have time to come together as a couple. And so vacations, they are the best. Like it's not even a reset. I feel like every time I go on vacation, it's never just a vacation. It's not like I'm going to Disneyland, although I'm sure Disneyland can give you that same feel if you went to Disneyland. But I go to places that are not like where I'm coming from, which most people do. I go to natural places with natural resources. Like we're going to the waterfalls, so somewhere that the natural vibration that uplifts everyone. I think it's so good. I think it's good for you, and I think it's good for your relationship. I'm gonna say again, time to get away, time to make love. We are in Scorpio season. Let's not stop playing like we not in Scorpio season. Time to make love, time to relate, time to enjoy life, time to laugh. My life in general, I was saying that's another thing. Not so much you want work that you love, but you want to love the work that you do. It's not so much that you want work that you love, but you want to love the work that you do. And I love the work that I do. So although I want to say it's not work because it's so much fun and it's all I get to use so many of my characteristics and attributes of particularly of a Leo, the leadership role, the boss role, but also the student, the learner, the seeker, and I'm doing what I love, right? So I love it, but I'm doing my thing, and then my man does his thing. So we need to do our thing together. Plus, even through all of that, you still need to self-care. Like, what is your? So I'm really asking you, if you're watching on the replay online, like, what is your self-care routine? But outside the get your nails done, or I mean, nobody's going to tell you what it is. But I challenge you to see if there's another self-care routine that you might already do, but you never thought about as a self-care routine. And I think traveling is one of those. I realized that I was like, why do I travel? Like, why do travelers travel? I mean, we could probably ask hundreds of travelers and thousands and even millions. And of course, you're going to get that many different answers. But seriously, ask yourself, are you a traveler? Are you watching me and you're a traveler? Because we don't really talk about that. I think travel is probably not so much fun anymore, right? But I think that a lot of us are coming to even live in Ghana or other places in the world because of the travel aspect. We're just travelers. We probably already knew that one day we would live abroad, or at least, yeah, and that even if we didn't think about it, and I did for sure, we're not surprised that we are. And I feel like that traveler's vibe is wonderful. So it's a wonderful way. Like I'm okay with that, the airports and, travel. And I'm not saying that for everybody. I think now a lot of people are traveling essentially. Like even you, if you're coming to live here, every time you come to Ghana, it's for a purpose. And eventually most of you are the ones that are coming to stay. And you're probably going to do it soon. So I can feel that. But once you get here, you won't feel, I mean, as a traveler, I can only speak for myself. I don't have that. Like, I gotta travel internationally. I feel like I'm living internationally. So it's not like I gotta travel internationally. Although it would be nice, but I can travel within the country because there's so much of the country I've not seen. And it's so beautiful here. You really get to see Ghana. So these wonderful little excursions, these vacations, these 2 nights. Give me 2 nights and we good. Like, give me 2 nights and I'm a happy camper. Okay, like I'm a happy camper. 3 nights is birthday celebration and something big. I never probably could do 4 nights away. No, no, I gotta get back. I'm ready. I'm ready for work. 2 nights the most. 3, because I needed that extra day. But 2 nights always does me well. It's like a nap. When you need, you should take it. But if you sleep too long, you won't be able to sleep at night, right? So you should take your naps, but you should make sure keep them to naps, right? So you can still sleep at night. So for me, a weekend getaway with a cute bag. So we are actually going. I think we're gonna hike one of the highest mountains. I think it takes an hour and 45 minutes. Manasseh's trip, y'all. Manasseh's got this whole thing together, planned the entire trip, took care of everything. So I'm an athlete, remember that. So, and I'm an athlete too. Hey, I'm going to keep saying that. But Manasseh booked us on walking, no, we're not booked, but we're going to walk the mountain. And we're going to get to the top and write our names. So pray for me. No, you know I can do it. I love climbing, to be honest. I absolutely love climbing mountains and hills and all of that. Like, that's one of my favorite things to do. I think I'm probably more not as excited about coming down as going up. Going up, I'm a master. I use my thighs and my booty, but going down, ooh, but anyway, you know what? It's going to be all good. And I actually love that about us, that we want to say it, but like we tend to attract, me and Manasseh, vacations that definitely have some walking, even we're just walking through the village, like we're walkers, like we're movers, we're climbers, we're hikers, if you will. So I really love that. Like I do. It's a wonderful thing to have that in a man. It'll keep you very young, and it's what I love. So we're gonna be in nature. We're gonna take our time going up there. We're gonna be chilling. So I got my sneakers. I'm packing my clothes for just to be comfortable. And I'm going to be, I'm going to just take some spirulina and be good. So anyway, and I don't even know what I'm packing, but, pack light, sort of, kind of. It depends who you are. I like to look cute on no matter what, but sometimes I don't on vacation. Sometimes I'm not as, I just try to pack what works for me and will work for the event, because Kafra, I apologize, Kafra. Let me see, I forgot how you say it in LA, but anyway, it's going to be a great, wonderful vacation. I take them because they're an act of self-care for me. I really, really mean that. Like, when I come back, I'm rested, I'm open, I'm spiritually aligned, because you're with nature and the birds. And like I said, it's wonderful to do it with your man or your partner. Like, I'm all about partnership, and I'm really about the life, and I'm speaking it into existence for everyone here that is really about it. Whether it's to maintain, hey, Kwaku, okay, Kwaku, so how much you think? Go ahead. She's taking it to, okay, so do I need to give you something though, right? Okay, so. Yeah, it's a Manasseh. That's perfect. I'm so glad. I'm going to give you this just so you make sure you'll have enough, okay? So we'll know. Okay, thank you, Kwaku. All right, so y'all, I'm messing with this Ghana clay, right? I'm doing Ghana clay, and that's what my face is, Ghana clay with the sweat, too, because it's hot. It's Africa, but I'm doing some Ghana clay. It's clay from the northern region of Ghana. The soil is so fertile. Actually, we're also getting this cold too, but we do the clay. So my face, I have it on a little, tight because it was lights out and I didn't get much rest. But nevertheless, the clay is doing wonders. I do a daily clay. I do it on the neck. I notice my neck is not so much looking old, and like my neck was looking old. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, what the heck is going on? But I realized that when I was in the States, I used to do almost daily masks, and they really work. And I learned this from a sister who actually I started making my own products because I used to buy the sister products and I used to pay hundreds of dollars, I think every 2 weeks. Like that's how much. I'm gonna tell you, there is such thing as high end. There's a such thing as high end beauty products, and you know it when you have it. And when I paid whatever she asked me, like it, and people would notice the difference in my skin. She had these tissues, had these oils and these masks, but her mask was, she was like, you can do a mask every day, because she told me she does, because her skin was always amazing. And I was like, what do you do? And y'all better be asking sisters, when somebody got something you want, you ask them how they got it, and hopefully they'll be able to give you some information, because we need to share. And I was like, how do your skin? And she's like, this is what I use. I make my own products. This is my inspiration to make my own products. This is what I do. I make my own products. I was like, oh, really? Where? And then I started buying them. And she went over, but I didn't care how. I would ask her, where are you? I'm with my kids. I said, can I meet you at the supermarket? Like, she was like, we at the supermarket. Oh, she was like, yeah, she always had her stuff in her backseat of her car, so her trunk, the boots. Oh my God. And then she moved. No, she moved out the country, and I was sitting there going, oh my God, what am I going to do? I was newly raw at this time. I was like, what am I going to do? Like, it was serious. I felt what was I shopping for? Whole Foods is fake to me. No offense. Their food don't have, their beauty products to me didn't have a lot of soul. And so I didn't feel, and it's got to have soul. But I would go to these, black events, and they would have vendors. And always at the black events, to me, no matter what state I've lived in the States, they always have high quality. Some sister is making some dope. We are such alchemists, making some dope clays or shea butters, or, oh my God, I've had some of the best stuff, I feel like, in the world. And I feel like a lot of it came from the U.S., and most of it came from the events that I went to at the even the expos, but even the one for, the Malcolm X celebration, or sisters, we know high quality. When we get into our essential oils, we get into our, carrier oils and oils that we mix with our butters, and oh my God, but I am loving it. Like, I've always been into aromatherapy. You see how excited I got when I told about it? Like, I've always been into aromatherapy, always been into scents, and always been into what I call high-end beauty products, natural. So if I would go to events, like, oh my God, I would always buy something and tell me that it's from a certain place, or it's made from some volcanic ash, or something that I could believe. You got me. And so I found the clay. It was a clay. I bought the clay first, and I loved it. On the jar, one of the places, anyway, the clay, I loved it. I did a facial mask, and I was doing it for a few days. I noticed by day 2, really, my skin was like this, really clear, and starting to glow even more. And then I remember what the sister had told me. She said, you can use your clay every day. So this is actually, I started, when the sister moved away, I started making my own beauty products because I had no choice. And that's when I got on YouTube, and I was raw and making my beauty products. This was in 2009. I know, 2009. And I started making my own beauty products, because that was it. I wasn't telling nobody, I wasn't selling them. I wasn't even thinking about stuff. That never entered my mind. And then I got on YouTube, and I was like, what do you do with your skin? I was like, it's the raw food, but what do you use? And I told them what I use, and when I told them, I realized it's everything I make. I didn't got nothing. I didn't, I got the ingredients from the store, but I didn't buy my own soaps. I did everything. And everybody said, well, sell it to us. I was using black soap. I was just liquefying and putting essential oils in it. Other stuff, food like lemon juice, like I was doing real stuff, y'all. I was loving it. And I started selling it, and it took me from a mother on, at that time, shortly on public assistance and EBT card to I'm still on YouTube, so there you go. But the business was very successful, and so now I'm in Ghana, and I was not using clay every day. My neck was getting all old and wrinkly. I tell you, it was looking, I didn't know whose neck that was. I was like, whose neck is this? Because it's not mine. I was like, wait. and my skin didn't seem so alive, and I just couldn't. I was not understanding. I'm like in the sun, like drinking well, and then I remembered the clay, and so I found some clay, a little sample, and I said, "Oh my God, I need to get my hands on this clay," and it's because it's away, it's in the northern region, and other parts too. So I told Manasti, he's like, I know somebody. So we got the clay, and it's a big bag, and it looked like rocks, but it's clay, and we have to have it sifted. And anyway, so that's where Quakeroot's going now, to take care and turn that clay into a fine powder. So you can add water and or. I got some other recipes. Got some great toner. It's my whole thing about my skincare. I'll tell you, let me tell you about, you want to know about skincare and how to keep your skin looking beautiful? Consistency. Consistency and routine. I'm going to say it again. Consistency and routine. Because when I don't do those, my skin don't look good. If you're going to do the daily mask, then God darn it, do a daily mask. But it's not just the morning what you do, or it's the evening too. I realize the nighttime routine is just as important as the daytime routine. Because your face, at night, think about it. You're already taking your bath and taking your shower. Go through the process. I do my toner, I do my rosehip oil, and then I do my rose water. And every night, and that helps. Even my skin, I put lotion on, or shea butter, or cocoa butter that smells like chocolate. It's chocolate, it's made from the real cocoa. I do that before I go to bed. So, because it also keeps your skin smooth. You don't just want your face to be smooth and your neck to be relatively smooth, right? You want your whole body to be smooth. I feel like a great sign of youth, and no matter who you are, is how well your skin, the elasticity of your skin, even the tightness of it. You can have nice skin all over, well into however long you want to. But the secret is moisturizing. I know nobody can argue with me on moisturizing. I mean, nobody can say I don't moisturize. Like, I am the moisturizing queen. Like, I never rarely ever come outside without my body being in some type of natural product. And right now, I got this cocoa from a cocoa, they're famous for the cocoa chocolate, real raw, cacao was Spanish, or cocoa. They say, of course, what they say here, top of the line. Oh my God. And my man's brother works for this place that only exports because they couldn't even sell it because of it would be more expensive. It is cocoa butter. It's not too hard to scrape, which I love. And it smells like chocolate, and it is. It's real cocoa. Whew, like, I can't explain it. Like, because I know you're using them, but I can't lie about this. It's not me, it's Mother Nature. So I have a source for that, and I'm selling. So if you want to email me, or email me at afrocentralhomedesign@gmail.com and ask me about the cocoa butter that smells like chocolate. Ask me about the sponges. Let me show you the sponges. Sponges are, or the African net. You can call it African netting too. These are the sponges. These are the ones that the two we have left. Maybe I don't know. Actually, we might not have these left. But because I know somebody paid for two. So we have, this is the sponges, or you can call them the African net. African netting. This is what, it's so pretty. The colors look so beautiful. But this is what you use to wash your body. And we are giving you, we're not cutting ours. We're giving you the super duper extra long. This thing is incredible, but you could cut it. You could have one for your vacation. I have a vacation one, so I don't have to keep taking the one out the house. This is double, and I still can't get it all in the camera. It goes all the way down, and that's double. So that means it's longer than that. So you can do your back. So you got, a lot of, that's one of the things I want to give you. But there's going to be some that we're going to sell as washcloths, and those will be cut, but I just wanted to show you. Then we have this color as well. Excuse me. And we also have this color as well. So we have this color as well. It's good for men and women. So I've been using my net and some type of loofah since the 90s. And it's 2021. So since the early 90s, since that netting, that loofering, that exfoliating of the skin. Remember, your skin is shedding dead cells every single day, and you want to get it off. And you want to get it off quickly so that you're not blocking the oxygen, basically, that's coming in and out of your body. So you want to be able to have the toxins be released. That's why sweating is a way of releasing toxins. So this stuff, the clay, clay from Ghana, the clay, like for real clay, like nothing but clay. Ooh, and then the cocoa butter, because the cocoa grows here. And then the coal. So I know I said this yesterday, but do y'all remember? If you know, say woman like I did, 20 years doing that one. She talked about in Sacred Beauty. She said, Sister Queen of Fua, Queen of Fua, Queen of Fua, the Queen getting her just dues. I'm so happy for her. I'm so happy for her. She deserves every single wonderful thing that ever is in her life and coming. But she talked about the idea of how there women in ancient times, even as far as chemists, but even as, more modern, use real coal to actually, decorate the eyes or decorate the eyes here or here. And that, oh my God, it's natural. It's made, it's all natural. And when you get it, it looks almost like a nail polish that's a shape, but it's not, but it's in this skin. It's in this, like this animal skin. But it's brown. It looks like a drum, kind of looks like a dope. And you unscrew it just like you would any other eyeliner, but it doesn't have those brushes. So, because it really is just a liner. It's just dope looking, and it's totally natural. And I remember Queen Elizabeth said many women used it to, like, especially in North Africa, I think she mentioned specifically, but to keep mosquitoes away from the eye. I'm sure it's for alluring, or maybe it's to, catch a husband. Like, I'm going to get you all the details of what I know about this sacred coal. But the coal has been worn since the ancient days of Kemet by the women, by the different, the different goddesses and the different queens. So we are really going back, and some of the women even I've seen it look so sexy. They outline their lips in that same darkness, and sometimes put no lipstick on or wear lipstick, a lip dark stain, but they outline. We getting all the secrets. We getting all the beauty secrets. We don't have to emulate nobody else. We don't have to think that we're giving ourselves to some other culture. Our culture is rich, and our beauty rituals are richer. And before they would start, I'm sure we was beauty ritual in the stars, like the doggone sun. We was hanging out there, our true home, right? I'm sure. So definitely. So if you want the cocoa butter, it smells like chocolate, smells great. It's pure. Email me, Afrocentric Home Design, the clay Afrocentric Home Design, and the waist beads that glow in the dark. I had shown you all the waist beads. I'm going to show you all. Let's see if I can find the waist beads. Hold on one second. We're going to find these waist beads. But listen, I'm going to give you a nicer waist piece. I've decided. Sorry. I don't know where those are, but I think they're right here. Let's see. Let's see. No, I don't see them, but I want you to know what I would like to do, because like I said, y'all, I talked about the waist piece, but I don't have a bunch of waist beads. So if I take a picture and put it on the website, that one may never be there, because I don't have it where I can buy a bunch of inventory of waist beads, because I don't make them, right? I buy them. What I do have is the ability to pick some very beautiful, very spiritual, very much what you want waist beads. So when you order, I don't have a catalog. Because the thing here is you could get some today, but you will not be able to get it tomorrow, even down to the waist beads. That is the thing. Like, you always got to remember, especially in my business, I'm not giving you the fake stuff. So if I give you the fake stuff, I'm sure they can remake that fake stuff for you every single day. Fake stuff and whatever, stools or this or that. It might be fake, but it's not up to par. It's not something like, you get because you're on vacation. It's not a souvenir. So I would like to, if you say, hey, I would like 2 waist beads, and you tell me the energy you've been feeling, that's it, period. And I do the rest. I promise I'll send you some beautiful waist beads. Don't tell me so much the color, because then I have to search for the color, and it could be that you could say it, but that's something else really called, or it does have the color, but you just don't want to be stuck. So if you want the waist beads, if I start getting something like that, then you can order those, but I will show you the picture of the waist beads always before I send them. But I think I would like to start collecting the waist beads to sell, and I would like to but I would like somebody order just to kind of feel her energy and create some waist beads for you. I said like we should start off with it being a sacred act. The idea that you have to email me and ask me do I have the waist beads, and the fact then we talk through email or what's some of your energy, what you want, what do you hope to have, like what's your intention, what are you working through, what do you want to bring into your life. We just talk, just a brief conversation, even if we just are emailing back and forth, and then tell me how many, and I'll get them for you. And I will get them, and you will love them, and I'll put them in a beautiful pouch, and you'll be very happy. It's like a divination. They all really are like my waist beads. The ones I got, like these, I thought they were one. I'm sorry, I thought they were one big one that went around 3 times. One big one that goes around 2 times, so it looks like it's two and one, and then one by itself. That's the three. So that's the ones I got, but they really are so personal, and they really come to you. I mean, those would have came to me if I wasn't with Monasti. He would have picked them, and they would have been mine. My energy, your energy, our energy always pulls to us. We talk about money. We talk about attraction. Always pulls to us that what you need. If you got somebody that's in the middle too that understands that this is a very spiritual thing, I think you'll be able to have some very beautiful waist beads. So the waist beads, but one thing, if you want glow in the dark specifically, and then then the rest of the beads is just give me some ideas. I say I want the glow in the dark, because the glow in the dark. This is my first one, and then there is another one that I have, but it's not glow in the dark, and it's the second one I have on, and it's glisters when the light. If there's something made out of beads, that they flicker in the day when like the sunlight hits it. So if I'm in the house, I can see them flickering, and I'm in the house with no clothes. I can see them flickering when I'm in, like the sun is coming through the glass. Very, very beautiful. Like they all have their own personality. It's like a flower or something beautiful. It's almost like look at me, or you just feel like your children, they're all unique and different and talented. That's how waist beads are. Especially being here like that. I got so much, I don't know, I have so much more of a respect for them. So I've got you. I'm in Ghana, West Africa. I can get you waist beads. You will feel like whatever you need to feel like. And you will love them and you will cherish them. So yeah, let's make it a sacred journey in everything we do. So we got our coal for our beauty, our clay for our beauty. We have our sponge for our beauty, our cocoa butter for our beauty. Of course, without a doubt, we're going to be selling kits. It's going to be a whole beauty kit, very simple beauty kit. It's going to be a sponge. Of course, that's where you get half the sponge, but it's still very, very long. It's going to be a sponge. The black soap. Somebody asked, I said, I heard that black soap, not really black. No, when you first buy it, it's more like a brownish kind of thing. But it does turn black if you wet it. It does look like it's black when you wet it. And if you liquefy it, it does look black. But no, in its pure form, it's not. It's a brown. But when you put it in that water, so I think that's where the term came from. Because it is a blackness, and that's so beautiful. But no, it starts off more brown. So we're going to sell the kit. It's going to be the washcloth. Okay, the kit's going to be, let me see if I got this thing. The kit's going to be the washcloth. Sorry, hold on, ladies, please. Oops. Okay, the kit's going to be the washcloth, black soap, and what's the other thing? And shea butter. Shea butter is going to be in that one, so you can get some beautiful real Ghana shea butter, and that's it. You got your clay, your black soap. When you finish, we have to have a good toner and a good moisturizer and something to set it, like some rose water. It's a simple, wonderful, natural routine. Sun, water, sweating, lovemaking, Scorpio mind. Getting away, getting in nature. If you're in love, could you be fully in love? Just go all the way, because that's the best medicine. It's the best. If you're in love, be fully in love. If you're enjoying love and have a lover, be fully engaged. Be fully here and now. Be fully aware. And enjoy your life. Enjoy your life right this moment. Enjoy what in your life is enjoyable. Enjoy that. Some of us don't enjoy the good stuff, and we want more. But we don't enjoy what we have. So, so I'm working. But the men working today, because I was like, they need to get the coal, because everything is, it's like a whole, It's a whole thing to get stuff down to Accra. But again, Accra is the money-making city. It's the money-making city. I go back to that 8 on the numerology. It's the money-making city. That's why when you come here, you're going to make money or you're not. Either you're going to like it or you're not. And most people that come and say, I don't like to live in Accra, a lot of them probably, they got to look at their business. Can your business not be in Accra, then you're good. I can see why a lot of retirees and other black folks that come and stay, I can see why they're not dependent on the check or they're not dependent on the grind anymore. They're not dependent on the grind. So they can live in Prom, they can live in Cape Coast, they can live in all those places. They can live in a brewery. At least a brewery's a little closer, but you're probably going to get tired of the commute. And the commute is not like living in New York City or like a wreck in Chicago or something. The commute is for real. You, the cows, the goats, everybody else, okay? Like, it's for real, okay? Like, you might not want to do it. It's constant traffic coming into Accra. Most people don't want to. It's better when you live here, you're used to it, and you can get around better. So if you think you're going to live there, like, you got to come with your mind. If you got to have your mind and your money and your money on your mind. And Accra got your mind and money, a lot of money, not just CDs, and CDs are valuable too, they add up. But dollars and euros run through Accra. That's what you got to have, money consciousness. You got to understand, you got to be where the money is. You got to be in the money vibration. So if you are trying to come here to live and you have a business and you know, you want people to know about your business, then that you got to be somewhere near Accra, able to get to Accra, or have a business where people are able to get to you, because most people will come into Accra because they're probably already here. They're probably working in Accra, so that's why events are more successful. It's the number 8. Check out the number 8 for your city and see if you are, that's a nice suit there, brother. Let's check out his suit. Oh, yours purple, I'm sorry. Ooh, that's a beautiful, okay. That's a beautiful suit right there. Anyway, my man gonna be messing with the sweatsuits too soon, so hey. So yeah, y'all, just giving y'all, like, you know. So, you know, you gotta show up and do the right thing. Like, that's why I like Accra. I mean, I can feel the vibe, I can feel the money. I wanna be in that energy. I wanna be in that flow. So it works for me. It works for me. And I don't really, I mean, if you're already alone, then you might want to be where there's a lot of other people. So it's just a way, you just meet a lot of people. It's a very money-making city, a very money-making town. And stop having the idea that, oh my God, Ghana's this poor country, or like I'm coming to poverty. There's a lot of rich people, or there's a rich society in Ghana. And there's a lot of money that moves again through Ghana and Accra. If you just chilling and you just whatever, then yeah, outside of Accra you can do it. You can do it, you can enjoy it. But for me, I gotta be in Accra to make it happen. So, you know, this idea of expensive, I guess you gotta take it seriously. You gotta know you're on your grind. You gotta know that you're doing your thing. But if you do your thing well, it'll be able to afford you little vacations and going away and taking some time away. Because most of us that come here, hopefully you become an entrepreneur, you're doing something that you absolutely love. So don't forget that. You love doing what you do. You love the business idea that you have because you love to do the business. You love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And then you'll love it more as you grow into it. So make sure it's successful. Give it the right start. You come to Ghana and you don't like Accra, but you're trying to get a business off the street. I mean, it could work. It could absolutely work depending on, but I mean for my sisters that don't have a whole bunch of capital, then you got to be in the place. It's all energy anyway. And you always meet the right people at the right time. And no matter where you live, if you're really open, you can meet them. But I wanted to say, don't be afraid of Accra. Don't be afraid of the money-making possibilities that Accra has. It's better to be around it. In my business, I'm very clear. I need to be in Accra, but I take these vacations, so you should take them with me. Okay, I'm going to go now. Greetings, Queen Dahome. Hey, Miss Racy. You look beautiful, ready for travel. I know you two will have an amazing time. Thank you. And you know I'm going to take you up with me. Miss Racy says, my meditating is self-care. That's right. Smelling good is my self-care. I love it. I love perfumes and essential oil and body butters, and I'm really looking forward to the cocoa. But that cocoa butter, I promise you, Miss Racy, you, everybody, is, because I wish I could give it the credit. I wish I could tell you I put the chocolate in there. No, but I vibrated the chocolate to me because the smell is freaking, and the smoothness and high quality stuff out here, high quality. Did you ever find some sneakers with more support? If not, maybe you could get some inserts for art support since you will. Absolutely, I need that. I have some sneakers with more support, but I'm looking for, they got, everybody gets the new stuff here, and I'm going to actually ask Quaker when he comes, where's the store where you just buy it? I need some brand new sneakers. Like, I can't do the used sneakers right now. So thank you for asking, because today I'm going to have Quaker take me to the market, wherever you go, mall or whatever. I'm going to give me some real sneakers. So thank you, Queen. Hey, Elizabeth, peace and blessings to you and love. The clay is working. Your skin looks amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Cheyenne. Bay lady, I love the word vacation. Isn't it wonderful? I love it too. I was like, oh, I get it. Hey, BB, salud, master teacher in chat. Thank you. Hey, Lana, blessed love. Yeah, y'all. Just like, because I know, now that I know, see, y'all got to be telling me, whoever's watching, like, sometimes tell me why you watching. Like, some people are watching because they want to move from wherever they are to Ghana. They want to move to Ghana. Let me see if this, yeah, it is. Okay. They want to move to Ghana. And I want them to move to Ghana, but as expressed to me by one sister, some sisters are really having a hard time. They're coming, but they have to go back, and they don't want that. And so it's a mindset. So I always want to give those words because I know there are some women watching just for that. And some women watching just for the whole, just being here, just for the ride. But you can do it. But you have to know that you have to work at it just like anything else that you love. And you might have to be in places that's going to make it easier for you and not harder. Because we got to make sure we're not sabotaging ourselves as well. That we're not setting ourselves up for failure and saying, well, it didn't work. When in actuality, it could have worked, but were you willing to work with it? I feel like coming to Accra, the family I met is from Accra. Everybody I know was from Accra. So it was cool actually coming in. It's like the universe knew that the universe knew that I would be designing, even if I didn't, that I would be buying and selling goods. They knew that. And they put me in the right place with the right people. So if the people here, like, you can get anything in Accra. Accra's like major. It's like New York to me. And I always liken them to each other. You could get anything. Name it, you can get in Accra. It's that. I mean, people don't say that. They don't tell you. It's major. It's major. It's a lot going on in this town, and it's major. So there's a lot you can get in Accra. And I just wanted to share that. So anyway, coal for our eyes coming. We got our clay for our face. We got our black soap, our shea butters. We got our cocoa butter that's like chocolate. It is, smells like it is. And we got our waist beads, and we got our sponges. We ready to go. We ready to go. Wait till we get this coal. Oh, how sexy we are going to be looking. Our eyes like here. And we can, yes. And it was Quaker who daughter the coal. It was Quaker. It was Quaker. My last announcement. The class, $67. The money class I keep talking about. Today's your state of joy, midnight. TV says, where can we purchase the cocoa butter? You could actually email me at Afrocentric Home Design. So this, same name of this channel, but just put at gmail.com. Afrocentric Home Design at gmail.com, and we can go from there. Cheyenne says, I love black soap. I buy my soap from a company in Ghana. They also have an amazing, it's that company. I forget the brother's name, but I remember seeing him on a YouTube. It was the other family that had the couple with the 5 kids. But anyway, his stuff is very nice. I like it. Mine is definitely, you'll feel the purity of Ghana. It's very real, and I love it. But his is very nice stuff. I'm very proud of him. Very nice. So yes, Donna Nelson says, hey, Dahome, self-care all the way, even more that I'm now living. Are you living in Jamaica? Are you living, Donna? My skin is glowing. It's inside out. Yeah, I mean, the Africa helps, doesn't it, Donna? Or the Jamaica helps. That weather is definitely, that sun is definitely helping the girl out, ain't it? I'm so glad. Oh my God, well, are we coming to Jamaica soon? Me and my man, we've been invited. So hopefully we can hook up. We do like a small meetup in Jamaica. What? Miss Racy says, I'm watching you because you allow spirit to speak through you, and the messages are amazing and practical. Thank you, Miss Racy. I love you. Have a fantastic week with your king. Thank you so much. We are looking forward to it. My king is showing up, y'all. My king is handling all of the business. Him and Kwaku. This is why I wanted a team. And why go outside of your family for the team if you don't have to? Now, some of us have to go outside our family. I understand that. But when I say family, I mean the people that potential, insight, wisdom. I don't care how old you are. You got wisdom. We're just born that way. You know, we're born to give life. So, I mean, why not have some wisdom while we're born? Like, we really do. And I think that also I'm older than both of them. I mean, I'm like I told you, I'm quite okay with my multiple roles that I play in all of my relationships. And with these two young men, I'm playing mommy too. But I'm also playing mentor and teacher. And they respect that. They know I know that what they don't, I'm only talking about what I know. I ain't talking about nothing else. Everything else I don't know is the ancestors. You know what I'm saying? So now I know. It's just so beautiful to see both of them blossom. We all have sketch pads, and we all be in our sketch pad sketching. How cool is that? Like, how cool is that? The ideas that Kwaku came up with that one, and Kwaku came up with another idea, I forgot. But they're and the waist pieces, I mean, they're both. And his cush clothing, like, I'm so proud of my man. I'm so proud of my man. I'm gonna say it. I'm so proud. A sister made me realize, saying, when I talk about words, sound, and power, and I really respected Miss Gray. I love me some Akusia. That's my girl. That's my sister in spirit. And she said that she's talked about the vibration of when I say my man. Yeah, I'm with my man. Here come my man. I'm going with my man. She says that is a very powerful vibration. And I do. I say it like, because I do. That's my man. First of all, I'm a Leo, so you know we possess it. But more than that, it's so real. He's man and I am woman. That is my man. How you doing? You want to be my man? Let me introduce you to my man. This is my man. And I realize I don't know what people else call their spouses or lovers, but it is a power in saying that. So to see your man, which is really to see your son, to see your brother excel and evolve, because Kwaku's my son. It's very pleasing. And remember, I had no son, so I believe that these might be, well, at least one of them was my son for real. The other one is an older son. He older, so when I see, like Kwaku has to kind of listen to Manasi, so he's very much of a senior brother to Kwaku. So it's just beautiful. So I'm really feeling like the universe brought me male energy. And I think I work well with male energy, especially in person, because I have a lot of energy myself. I have some masculine energy. I think it's just great, but I'm enjoying life. So I'm very proud. So I decided, this might mess it up. This might mess some people up, but I'm about to do it. I'm going to tell you what it is. I laughed and I told your name. She's the only one knows. I said, I'm going to get some t-shirts made. They're going to be cut really beautiful and cute. And they're going to say, I love my black man. Oh yeah, I know. It's triggered. People are being triggered as I say it. I love my black man. Like, in a society where you never say that, not a society, in a culture that is all about get the bag and hypergamy, this is gonna really make them mad. Or a culture where we are trying to say, forget black men, they ain't no good. This is gonna make people real uncomfortable, and I think we need to be uncomfortable a little bit, so we can turn the world right side up again. That's what Sojourner said. He said the man turned the world upside down, and we women need to turn the right side up again. We cannot have this self-hatred and then the hatred of each other and between black men and women. This is not a true statement. It's not a true narrative. It is a planted, destructive ugliness that is going around, and we're not having it. So I'm going to be that bold. I'm going to wear it proudly. I love my black man. Who's brave enough who's brave enough and whole enough to even make that statement right here in the comment section. And your black man could be your black son, your black brother, your black uncle, your black father. We're going to have to love them. We're going to have to love them. Somebody said, what about the love for us? You ain't got none that loves you. You had somebody. You just didn't even know. I want you to be able to give. And to me, that is a gift. So I'm going to have a shirt. It's going to be just for me. It's for me. It's just my shirt. And I'm going to wear it. I love my black man. And I'm going to be happy that I love my black man. And I'm not going to, no. So that's my boldness for today. What's your boldness for today? Okay, I love you. I love you, ladies. I'm going to go. Yes. Oh, do you? So Miss Cheyenne said, I love black soap. I buy my soap from a company in Ghana. They also have an amazing hair oil. Oh, yeah. Yes, they do. I know the company. Wonderful. And Don, okay, I got you. Thank you, Miss Race. Did not have a fantastic. Thank you. I sure will, y'all. But my man, my king, my man. Scorpio season. Watch out. Love you, ladies. I'll see you later. Go to the website. Enjoy yourself over the weekend, and I'll see you I'll see you before that. I'll see you when I get up to the region and we do some videos. Peace and blessings.